Testing. Hello, everybody. Dark Wolf here. I just wanted to say, I don't know why I said testing in the beginning of the video. That was awkward. I just want to say part 3 right now is finally out, and it's this video. I might mix it with part 4. Who knows? Just a little bit, because when I was reading through it, my writer that mailed me it, and yes, I finally got a writer, so that's who I was waiting for part 3. Um. So part 3 is now out with part 4, because she did write part 4 with it. She told me she was apologizing to me because she was, next page there, okay. She told me that she had some problems. She ran out a couple of ideas, so she took a break and then restarted it. I told her it's fine. Then she told me she had family problems and some stuff she had to take care of, so she could not finish it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned, my little wolf pups. When you and Azawa and Eri and Dinky Kaminari went to the park, you and Eri were behind the tree from last time. Eri looks at you. You look kind of nervous when she snuck up behind you. You were still thinking, but you calmed yourself down and looked at Eri. Eri had beautiful red eyes. She looked at yours, and she could tell you were a bit nervous and shy, and she knew that this wasn't your place. But you were very brave enough to try it out at the park with her and Naozao and Dinky. She spoke with a soft, kind tone. Listener, you okay? She also sounded shy, but very calm and kind. After she said your name, you were shocked that she was nervous. You cleared your throat and then spoke. Yeah, I'm fine. Just not used to coming to the park, if that's what this place is called. You cleared your throat and swallowed nervously. Azawa saw you and Eri talking behind the tree. He was confused about your condition. Bakugou and Kirishima explained it to them when you were sitting on the couch earlier, back at their apartment. Azawa got up and went to the ice cream little truck and decided to get you and Eri ice cream. Azawa walked up to you calm and kindly and told you and Eri that he got you guys ice cream. If you hear someone in the background, I'm so sorry. I am dog sitting. I'm deeply apology. Also, hold on, I gotta. Ezawa and spoke calmly and clearly. I got you both ice cream, he said, in his point of view. You looked up at the ice cream, didn't know what to do with it. You looked kind of lost a bit with the ice cream. Eri tapped your shoulder and showed you how to do it. She took a couple licks and then took a bite out of her ice cream. You did too, but then you got a brain freeze. You were in pain a bit. Azawa told you to cover your nose between your eyes, which you did, and it went away instantly. You were scared to take another bite of the ice cream, so you just kept licking until it was all gone. Azawa chuckled a little, but it wasn't to make fun of you or anything. It was just because you were so new to this and it was adorable. Eri smiled at you with a blush a little, because she thought it was adorable too, and she giggled. Dinky came up to you guys and told Azawa we should probably head back and drop off White Listener. Azawa nodded and told you to let's get back to your house, listener, and drop you off, and then we'll be heading. You nodded and walked with them back. A couple minutes later, you guys got back to the house. Your apartment wasn't far from the park, so it was kind of surprising for you. When you entered inside, you heard yelling from bakugou. "Damn shitty hair! You messed up the soup one more time!" You heard when you opened the door. You were confused at what was going on. Kirishima laughed a bit, saying, "I'm sorry, bakugou, bro." Bakugou scoffed, saying, "Oh, I'm bakugou, bro, now. Damn shitty hair." And Kirishima took it back and chuckled nervously. "Oh my god, my dog. I am so sorry." Where was I? Ignore the background, please. You chuckled nervously by hearing Bakugou said that. You knew Kirishima was gonna die from that comment. You giggled a little. You giggled. Bakugou and Kirishima looked at you, surprised. They never heard you giggle before. It was adorable, they thought. And then they just went back to cooking. You and Amazawa were talking. You told him thank you for dropping you home safely. You told Eri bye. They left the apartment and closed the door. You locked the apartment door since you knew how to lock it from Kirishima showing you. You went up to them and said, "What were you eating?" Kirishima spoke with a kind smile, happy sounds from him. He giggled. "Hello, listener. We're trying out Bakugou's new recipe soup he's making. Hopefully you could eat this and not be stubborn this time. Bakugou really tried hard for this one, and he really hopes you liked it and eat it." You nodded and said, "Okay, I'll give it a try." You sat at the table and waited while Kirishima poured you some juice. You looked at Kirishima and asked if it was okay if you could try some tea this time. Kirishima kind of looked nervous after the last time you threw up while you're drinking tea with sugar. So Kirishima thought maybe next time I won't put sugar in it. He made you your tea without sugar to try that for a bit. You drank it and you seemed to be okay with it, so Kirishima gave you more tea with no sugar. He was proud that you're fitting into the house. Bakugou had an idea after he was done putting the soup in front of you and gave you a spoon and fork. You saw these vegetables. You asked Bakugou what were they. Bakugou chuckled. "Well, kid, it's potatoes, carrots, celery, and mushrooms with a little bit of meat." You took a bite out of the potato. You seemed okay with it. It wasn't too salty, it wasn't too watery, just perfect. It was soft to your tongue, and when you took a bite out of it, you started to enjoy the soup that Bakugou made for you. Kirishima was happy that you liked something for once. You would always eat fruit instead of anything that the doctor told you to try. But it was okay. Now you started to learn to eat oranges a little bit. You didn't like the first orange they gave you because it was sour. Bakugou and Kirishima kind of laughed a little, but they didn't mean to until they stopped laughing when you started crying. You and Bakugou and Kirishima have been living for 5 months. You were okay with this. Bakugou said since it's still day out, we should probably get you some stuff for your room. How about that, little one? Bakugou was sweet and kind to you, only to you. If it was with the other people, like Amazawa, as you saw, and Kirishima, he comes hot-headed. Hot-headed. Oh my goodness, I cannot read. I'm sorry. You and Kirishima and Bakugou went to the store one day. and decided to get some stuff. Like, you wanted to get some floor tiles or wood for your floor first. Get that out of the way, and then get some stuff for your walls. As in, like, some type of paint. You saw all the pretty colors on the wall for your theme. You saw the typical one. You didn't seem to like it a little bit, but it's like it was calling to you. It was a beautiful peachy color. And Kirishima saw you looking at it. He thought to get it for you, and if you didn't like it, we could always repaint over it and try again. You nodded and pointed to Bakugou since he's paying for. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry for that. Holy moly, my. I'm sorry, I have my alarm here, and since I have a mode to put on vibrate, it vibrated instead of beeping like it was supposed to. I'm so sorry. Let me just turn that off. There you go. It's off now. I'm so sorry. This one's gonna make me so giggly. I don't know if I want to read this part, but I have to. A couple minutes later, you got all your floor and your paints. All of a sudden, there was a bang. Like something just fell. You and Kirishima ran to go see what it was. It was Bakugou got his head covered in paint because one of the workers accidentally dropped an open paint can on Bakugou's head. Kirishima was mortified. Same with you. You run to Bakugou, confused and concerned. But you couldn't help but giggling because he made an angry face when you took off the can off his head while paint was dripping. Lucky for you and Bakugou and Kirishima, the paint says on the can it was not permanent, so it would not stain Bakugou's hair. Bakugou was so mad he thought he was gonna blow up the whole building, Kirishima thought. But when you looked at Bakugou with a smile and giggle, he couldn't stay mad for long. He smiled and said, I guess it was kind of funny for you, huh, kiddo? You giggled more and said, yeah, it was kind of funny. You smiled. Then you were walking around the store while Kirishima was trying to help up Bakugou. You saw this cute plushie. It wasn't Bakugou Kirishima. It was like a bunny plushie with adorable wolf plushie. You wanted to get it. And you were too scared to ask Bakugou first since he did seem mad earlier, but you didn't want to cause trouble for them both. So you just snuck it into Bakugou's cart, let's say, where he had to paint and tile wood. But you didn't really you changed your mind about the wood and decided to walk around more. Bakugou was confused when he saw you take out the wood planks. So he thought maybe you wanted to change it. So you walked around a bit more. You saw this beautiful carpet. It wasn't too expensive, but you wanted it, and it was soft to the touch.